on then.
Go on then. Yeah. Hi guys. Welcome to the first pilot edition of Outdoor Trade Podcast. This is the first one of many, hopefully. So my name is Russell Gill. Been in the trade for over 20 years, and this is
Lee Taylor, and I've been in the trade for 1,000 years.
so long he's lost his hair. So
Yeah. He used to have a big ponytail once.
Did you? Massive ponytail.
Yeah, it's massive.
We need to get pictures of that. We'll try and get that picture for the next episode. So the other thing that we're going to be trying to do is look at outdoor products, new and old, like our favourite ones, get people in. So we've got a few people lined up for the next episode, ongoing, so we can talk to them about their favourite outdoor product, and also look at other outdoor topics of interest that we need to talk about that you might want to listen to. Also, go on, Lee.
It's just going to be a nice casual chat with some outdoor trade people, and they can really talk about anything they like, and really it gives a bit of in-depth insight to the trade from a perspective of people who are actually working in it. I think it'd be interesting to the trade, but also to people who are your consumers, where you can get in touch with them directly and they can leave comments underneath the videos.
Yeah.
It might be rubbish.
That's the plan. Could be absolutely rubbish.
Could be.
Try not to swear, but yeah, could be pants. So today we just thought we'd have a bit of a chat about OTS. Second one in Liverpool this year. Not as sunny as last year, but it was still good. And we had obviously, those of you that know me, I look after Troll in the UK, and we distribute a few brands, and then Lee looks after Snugpack, and in the north of England, and also has other brands as well at the show, like Russet and Feed. So we both have different insights to what happened at OTS. So Lee, you can go first if you want.
I'm obviously from the era of being at shows in Harrogate. Yeah, sneaking it. I'm having a coffee. I'm from the era of having shows at Harrogate where it was absolutely manic and you couldn't move in halls. So I don't think there's ever going to be a time, well, near in the future, where I'm going to be over impressed with outdoor shows. But that being said, Liverpool is a better venue than we've had for a long time. Way better than Stoneleigh.
Yeah.
Stoneleigh was when everybody finished what they're doing, they scattered over a rural area and had hotels in different places. No one really met up on a night.
No, there's more meeting up at Liverpool.
Yeah, there is.
I guess the only thing is maybe we're not pulling as many people from the south up to Liverpool, potentially.
I think if you're in the outdoor trade and you're a buyer, why would you not go to a place that has all the brands under one roof? I know a lot of people have already done it in their offices, but surely I would go and have a look to make sure.
Yeah.
And we've just been down to the cycling show to see whether it's worthwhile us taking our brands to the cycling show, and I was there for 30 minutes, but I did get off my backside and go and have a look.
Yeah, true. I guess the other thing about OTS is the big brands sort of not being there, and if they were there, would more people come? And yeah, maybe we could point the finger at, I don't know, we could point the finger at a few big brands that weren't there, mentioning no names.
Because we don't want to get in trouble.
No, so basically North Face weren't there.
They weren't there.
Berghaus weren't there.
Everybody says North Face and Berghaus straight away.
Yeah, they do. But yeah,
they're the two, aren't they?
There was some others that weren't there.
Regatta and Regatta must be the biggest outdoor brand in Europe. I would have thought they were all there.
I guess they're just not. They just want to sell to consumers, and they don't really want to sell to shops.
I don't know. I'm
Let's
sure
have some
somebody will
feedback
reply
on that.
underneath and go, "That's not true."
Yeah, I'm sure Regetta will get in touch with us, and like any time now, North Face and will come to the next trade show. So if that
obviously,
happens,
influencers.
if that happens, then yeah, we do take commission on North Face going to.
Who pays that
OTS.
commission? OTS.
Yeah.
I'm sure Marta will be happy with that.
Yeah, they'll be over the moon. So I guess the other thing to talk about OTS is I've been going to OTS apart from the couple of times where it's cancelled with the dreaded lurgy. I've been going for a long time, and my first 3 or 4 years were, okay, pretty painful at times. And I think that's the story of, like, if you go to a trade show for 3 years, you just got to show your face for 3 years, and then year 4 people tend to buy something off you a bit more. And I guess you felt that this time.
Well, I think because Snowpack's different, because Snowpack is,
it's a monster.
It's been around forever, and so that's different. So people do that business at the shows and over the phone and from the bedrooms, and it just gets done. But then we've shown 3 new brands at OTS. We showed feet last year for the first time, and so we're not in year 3 of any of them brands really. So what you expect from a show is you want buyers to come and have a look, even if they're not buying anything. But we did get repeat orders from people who knew us, so that was okay. And we picked up 1 new customer, which is not. I mean, that's not adequate, I don't think.
No, I think if you go to a show, you definitely need 1 new customer. I think you ideally want, like, I don't know, 50 new customers, but that's sort of unrealistic. So I think like somewhere between 1 and 50 would be great. Maybe 5 would be ideal, 5 new customers. Recently I went to a trade show abroad, and they had this concept where the people that were coming in had to scan something on everybody's stand, and different stands had different points. So if you were like a new brand, you could give the new brands more points, and then obviously they win a prize at the end.
All right.
So then if you were doing North Face would probably be a new brand for next year. They'd get mega points.
Yeah, just starting out.
So that would just encourage people to visit more stands to see what is going on, because you can go to a show and not see everything, but if you're getting pushed onto some of the stands a little bit, you might see something that you weren't expecting to see, and you might buy it.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea. It's like an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, but with QR codes.
I do it myself.
QR codes is the future, everybody.
What did you win?
Some guys won like massive climbing holds things. I'm sure we could stretch to like holidays or something. Be great at that. Yeah.
Where?
Holiday with me somewhere. So I'll sort that out with
I think anybody likes Bognor.
Bognor's my favourite place.
Have you ever been to Cleethorpes and what's the place down near Skidness called?
Mablethorpe.
Mablethorpe.
So I used to go to Mablethorpe when I was like 8.
Yeah.
Because I'm obviously from Nottingham.
I'm going to sue my mum and dad for
we should go on the
Mablethorpe
train.
holidays.
Yeah, it's good. Can't beat the beach. So yeah. So basically, is there any gossip at the minute, Lee, that you know about or not?
It's. I mean, we could talk about some stuff that happened at OTS, but I think it's better if people who did silly things at OTS night outs, they talked about it themselves.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find out about that in some of our
I
next
will
episodes.
say an honourable mention to the Mike Gormley birthday party. That was a good night.
Yes, I think Keeler were involved in that one.
Well, I think we started on Keeler's stand.
Yeah.
And
I think they made it happen.
Yeah, they did. They fueled it.
I can't think of any gossip at the minute. Just trying to think. Everyone seems like, as a whole, the industry's like pretty stable. This time of year is quiet. I think it's quiet now. People, like, there's even some shops that close for 2 weeks in June.
No,
In the outdoor trade,
never.
there is.
Where?
Trying not to advertise for people. But
I don't know of any shops that close for 2 weeks.
So they close for 2 weeks.
I would have
so-
thought, although like the bulk of the business is sort of done when weather's horrible, I would have thought that now people are out camping and walking around. I'd be trying to scrape up anything I could.
Yeah. But
You'd want
yeah.
a sunglasses brand in this weather, wouldn't you?
Always on the sell. So I think it is just quiet this month, and then obviously school holidays start, and then we're much busier, and then it starts again.
Yeah.
And then obviously we're getting ready for winter. At some
You know,
point.
like when you're at the trade show, back to that again,
Back to trade show.
and you're speaking to people, and you can hear everybody going, "How's business?" and everybody says, "Yeah, it's great."
Yeah, but I think like that is, well, probably not the truth.
I don't think it is sometimes.
It's not all right all the time, is it?
No,
You know,
because like our
it's
stand,
just what you say. It's like, oh yeah, it's great. You're just bigging it up, and then
we should be honest, really.
we should all try and be a little bit more honest about.
Because our stand
what
was,
is actually
we
happening.
always had somebody on our stand, like not always buying, but like people coming in saying hello and stood around and having a chat about nonsense sometimes. But there were some stands near us, nobody on them. Probably their product was not outdoor product sometimes, and you feel sorry for them. But that they did hear somebody, a journalist, come past and say, "Hi, how's show been?" And they're like, "Yeah, great." Right.
I mean, but they haven't seen many people, and they're still saying it's great.
Yeah.
So
The most might just like sitting still.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like this June is a quiet month for us.
Yeah.
Probably our quietest month, for numerous reasons, which I won't bore you with. But July and after that it gets much better, and then the winter is obviously good. But so I think that going back to gossip, I haven't got any.
I haven't got any.
But next time, let's try and get some, just for everybody to listen to.
If we don't get some, shall we make some up?
That's a good idea. Yeah. So, and also, if people have got any, then let us have it.
Oh Jesus! Don't be sending us
Send
messages about. I don't even say. Don't be sending us messages about things that people have done that you're not brave enough to talk about, and you want us to do it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Wait until we get to the next show. Tell us then. Then we'll get
next
drunk and
OTS.
tell everybody it.
Yeah.
Not proper outdoor.
I've got my Nike trainers on, but
Does that count as not outdoor?
this is probably my favourite hat at the minute. So this is a BBCO hat.
Who are they?
Really nice. UK company. They make their own hats, but this hat, because it's completely recycled, they get it made next to the fabric source. So they find the fabric, get it made in the factory next door. So it's as sustainable as it can be. So
And it's made in UK.
no, this one's made in India. But it's a lovely story.
It's a great
Their
story.
other hats are made in the UK.
Oh my God.
This one's not. But
So, we should talk about the
this is
sustainability breakfast.
I didn't go to that.
Well, I
in the
did
end.
go. I did go last year for a little bit. But
I've gone back to ATS here straight away.
I know. But it's a good time to get it out of the way, isn't it?
Okay, go on.
But the sustainability breakfast is brands that make the product in other countries talking about how sustainable they are.
Yes.
I mean, I was waiting for you to correct me and say, absolutely, you're wrong. I'm sure down the line somebody will say, that's not it.
I think that we're definitely going to have an episode on sustainability, so we can all have a proper in-depth, what they say deep dive into sustainability.
That would be a good show, that, because
Yeah, it would. We can have a few people on.
as far as I can see,
Stuff.
I mean, I know the brands that are making sustainable stuff out of products that are made out of oil, and and they can do as much as they want, but they don't get the credit that the giant brands get that are making stuff all over the world and shipping it in containers,
Yeah.
and then saying
It's environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
it's
So you can't. Yeah.
well, we've ruined this now.
There is a word for
No
that.
one's going to want to speak to us again. That's it.
Well, no. It's nice to be proven wrong. So I would like to. Yeah, we need to organise that. So that will be something we talk about in depth, I think.
Yeah. I think as well, though, if somebody does want to come on and talk about how sustainable their brand is, it's got to be an honest conversation. We can't just say, "Oh yeah, I like you."
Yeah. You know, I'm sure Patagonia is probably the best at it because they shout about it the most.
Where's Patagonia's stuff made?
I don't know. I think we should find out our facts before we say anything.
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should. Go on, let's carry on with OTS then while we're at it.
Okay. What else do you want to talk about OTS wise?
So what do you think of 17% up on visitors this year? I think there were more exhibitors, so it didn't seem like it was 17% up on visitors.
Because the visitors were spread out amongst more bands.
Yeah, so a lot more work for them to do.
So there was more bands there, which is good.
Yeah, but the rise before was 4% increase, and then there was the year that nobody talked about. Where it never happened.
Does that mean we started again?
We did start again, so it's unfair to say that it's not as good as, or there's not as many visitors as there were at Stormley, because we started from scratch. And the first Liverpool show was pretty awkward. Everybody wearing masks still, and it was just a bit uncertain what it was going to be like. And so 17% up is quite a rate.
That Liverpool show, the first one.
Yeah,
it was really good because I guess you weren't expecting anything to happen.
Yeah,
and it sort of happened. So
yeah,
I think that's
But to get 17% up this time is great.
Yeah.
But if they got 17% next time, that'd be really good.
Yeah, it would.
And if they keep getting 17%, at some point there's going to be 1 million people there.
Yeah, that is a good maths question.
I would work out how much.
We're going to have to try and get Johnny Ball on, or what his name is. It's not Johnny Ball, is it? It's the other guy.
Johnny Ball. Yeah, Johnny Ball was Zoe Ball's dad.
Zoe Ball's dad. We need Zoe Ball's dad on to just have a maths session.
He'd be dead, won't he?
Really? No, he's still alive.
No way.
He was on that top deck on the bus in the Jubilee thing.
No
Queen's
way.
birthday.
How old is he?
I don't know. Yeah, he's over 65.
He's a lot older than 65. He was 65 when I was at school.
Well, if you and me are 30, then they might be. He might be 65.
110.
Yeah.
Go and ask Google.
You talk about something and I'll just check.
What shall we talk about? So, if you'd like to come on to our podcast, we're not going to do it. Oh, we're here at the Cow and Calf at Ilkley, I was going to say.
Oh, yeah, you say that.
And it's there in the background.
Yeah.
Which is England's most famous small hill.
Yeah. And Ilkley is probably the best place to live in the country at the minute.
It is. And I'm bar tap as well, so. But yeah, if you want to come on our podcast, which we're going to do every couple of weeks, I think, and talk about your business or your brand or your shop, you're welcome to come on, but we won't be doing it from here because the next one's in a pub.
In a different pub?
In the pub.
In the pub?
At night.
Yeah.
You know, like when we've finished everything.
Yeah. And we might have a comfy sofa and a pool table or something to be going on. So yeah.
Go on, how old is it?
Oh, I didn't Google it because you were talking and I wanted to stay on camera a little bit more.
You still can be on camera, just do your research. Should we really be getting sponsored to do it? Should there be a sponsor for every podcast? I guess it's not worth anything to anybody.
Johnny Ball's 84. You were right, he is old. But he's
on.
Probably more clever than you and me. Together.
Yeah, but how fast can he run?
No.
We should talk about what happened last night as well.
In case my voice is not great today. 'cause I'm
Well,
speaking
it's
through
got
my
a little
nose.
bit of a bruise on your nose.
So we've got in this fight. No, no. Like I've not played football for like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Maybe. Lee always says, "Oh, come down to football." And then last night I thought, I'm gonna have to go because I found my football boots. And yeah, ball just like went straight into my nose. Don't think it's broken. Tune in next time to see if it has. But yeah,
It would have been an awesome day
Proper
if
hurting
you'd
today.
had one of, you know, the metal splint things that you get and black
yeah,
eyes.
Yeah, would have looked better for today.
It would have.
Yeah, so
Next time,
no,
eh?
I'm just gonna like not play for a week.
No,
I'm playing next week,
next week.
but I'm gonna get one of those masks that
Gaza.
that Gaz used to have, yeah, and Kane, what his name is? That guy.
Did Harry Kane have one?
Oh, Kane had one for a bit.
Don't forget to invite all your friends to the UK Outdoor Trade Facebook page. And don't forget to subscribe to this and leave some nonsense chat underneath it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, not doing it for good results, doing it because we don't to do on a Tuesday morning.
Yeah, we just anyway, we just want to keep you informed. So
Cheers, thank you.
nice one. So I think we're done.
We're done.
So we're just going to say goodbye and
See you there.
thank you very much. Take it easy.